my very first practice, I puked my guts out and I said, this is something I can do. So I came back the second day and I puked my guts out and, yeah, this is something I can do. But, you know, being part of this team has been an incredible part of my life. It's been important in how I raised my kids. It's important. I coach little guys, little peewee guys. It's important in my business. And we've all talked about, you know, the inclusiveness of being on the team and how important it was that we made everybody feel part of the team. As a second stringer, the only thing I could do was wait for both Kevin and Matt to die in order to get some field time. And yet, I felt as important and as critical to the team as anybody else. And when I came out and I worked hard, I did it because I felt as important and critical to the team as anybody else. And for that, I've got to thank you, Coach, for all of that. But I also got to thank our captains and each one of you, because you set up the example and then you guys implemented it. And that was so important to me to be part of that. But you know, the real lesson came 20 years later. So I came back to Brother Rice with my sons, and I wanted them to go here. And I wanted them to play football for you. They played football since they were, how old were you? Third grade or something. And I was showing them around the school, and I met you in the hallway. And you came up to me and you said, Tom Wackerman, how was University of Michigan? And how was your brother Chris? And how are your mom and dad doing? And I was absolutely floored at how hard this man worked to remember each and every one of us, and the details about each and every one of us, and how special a second string left offensive tackle. And by the way, I got one tackle. I got in the book in my senior year. But how hard this man worked. How many kids have you had over the years? How many hundreds of kids? And 20 years later, he remembered me. And I took that back to my business and I said, I got to remember everybody who works for me. I got to remember everybody I coach. I got to remember everybody in my life. I have to work that hard. And for that lesson,